Oh, come on. We can go in for just a few minutes and we'll be just fine.
Nay, I shan't enter this party as we are currently in a plague. Besides, there be drugs and vapes in there, and I shall not partake.
We can just wear our masks. +3 against viral beholders.
I do not believe you are going to wear your mask the whole time that you're in there. You can't go 5 minutes without hitting your magical pipe.
Ooh. Tally-ho. Ugh.
Take -5 modifier for your magical pipe.
What did I tell you?
Hi there, all you very nearly adults. I want to thank you for your positive responses to the advertising that was, okay, I admit it. Between you and me, it was pointed right at you. I get to see so many of these, what do you call them, tiki-talks? You do all this. Give us money, free advertising, set yourselves up to be stuck on us forever. I love your support so much because it's so selfless. I mean, come on, you know, right? I don't care one bit about you. Enjoy our products.
How you doing, little consumers? I just wanted to take a minute to thank each and every one of you little walking money bags for helping me keep my dying industry alive. You see, sometime within the last, I don't know, decade or so, smoking became less cool. Can you believe that? I couldn't.
I was pretty sure I was going to have to start selling used cars. Or timeshares or something. But then, our scientists came up with something that saved our bacon.
Vaping. I mean, it's gotta be healthier, right? It ain't smoke, it's just steam or something. And don't you love that you can get your vape juices and all the flavors of candy that you loved as a kid? On top of that, when you vape, ain't no one can tell you when you get to use it or not. It'll drive your parents nuts. You're not supposed to do it, so doing it makes you cool. If James Dean was alive, he'd vape. So, let me give yous all the TRDL. I'm making money off of you wanting to be cool. So thanks for that.
Hi, are you here for the book swap? Well, that's wonderful. If you want to leave a book or take a book, maybe sit, read, and relax, it's all free here. Well, I mean, if you're feeling adventurous, we do have our blind date with a book selection, so you could try out something that you might not have considered.
Book swap. Whether you want to give books, take books, sit, read, and relax, or all of the above, it's always free. Located on the 6th floor, Balcony Lounge.
Oh, come on. We can go in for just a few minutes and we'll be just fine.
Nay, I shan't enter this party as we are currently in a plague. Besides, there be drugs and vapes in there, and I shall not partake.
We can just wear our masks. +3 against viral beholders.
I do not believe you are going to wear your mask the whole time that you're in there. You can't go 5 minutes without hitting your magical pipe.
Tally ho.
Take -5 modifier for your magical pipe.
What did I tell you?
Hi there, all you very nearly adults. I want to thank you for your positive responses to the advertising that was, okay, I admit it. Between you and me, it was pointed right at you. I get to see so many of these, what do you call them, tiki-talks? You do all this. Give us money, free advertising, set yourselves up to be stuck on us forever. I love your support so much because it's so selfless. I mean, come on, you know, right? I don't care one bit about you. Enjoy our products.
How you doing, little consumers? I just wanted to take a minute to thank each and every one of you little walking money bags for helping me keep my dying industry alive. You see, sometime within the last, I don't know, decade or so, smoking became less cool. Can you believe that? I couldn't.
I was pretty sure I was going to have to start selling used cars. Or timeshares or something. But then, our scientists came up with something that saved our bacon.
Vaping. I mean, it's gotta be healthier, right? It ain't smoke, it's just steam or something. And don't you love that you can get your vape juices and all the flavors of candy that you loved as a kid? On top of that, when you vape, ain't no one can tell you when you get to use it or not. It'll drive your parents nuts. You're not supposed to do it, so doing it makes you cool. If James Dean was alive, he'd vape. So, let me give yous all the TRDL. I'm making money off of you wanting to be cool. So thanks for that.
Hi, are you here for the book swap? Well, that's wonderful. If you want to leave a book or take a book, maybe sit, read, and relax, it's all free here. Well, I mean, if you're feeling adventurous, we do have our blind date with a book selection, so you could try out something that you might not have considered.
Book swap. Whether you want to give books, take books, sit, read, and relax, or all of the above, it's always free. Located on the 6th floor, Balcony Lounge.
I did not stumble across her.
He saw
I knew
her
where
there.
she fucking was.
He saw her there.
Jesus Christ. There's a couple of seats up near the front. People who came from the game.
Okay, officer, are you gonna make me walk the line? Like, could we not?
We're doing one last drink. Yeah, one last drink, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I knew that.
Had a life that's full, everyone's been good to me. So fire up that little boy and give me one last drink. When the sun comes up, I will leave without a fight. The world is mine tonight.
Oh, John on his deathbed cried, I think I will wait till tomorrow to die. The sun is shining, birds to sing, there is no day to go. Up and out the door.
Life that's full, everyone's been good to me. So fire up that little boy and give me one last drink. When the sun comes up, I will leave without a fight. The world is mine tonight.
Took young Molly by the hand, swung her around and then back again. Clicked his heels and bowed his head, never a tear in his eye. He carried on till five.
Ran a life that's full, everyone's been good to me. So fire up that little boy and give me one last drink. When the sun comes up, I will leave without a fight. The world is mine tonight.
So raise a glass to the dear departed.
Raise a glass to the dear departed one.
The dear departed one. Who was full of all his friends, never a glimmer of this was there. Raised the
sun comes up, I will leave without a fight. The world is mine tonight. I've had a life that's full, everyone's been good to me. So fire up that little boy and give me one last drink. When the sun comes up, I will leave without a trace. The world was mine today.
Thank you very much, everyone. Welcome to the Dregs at CONvergence. Oh, look, everybody! Oh, no, they were just toasting us. Never mind. They were just,
Oh, look, there's money right
they
there.
were just raising a glass. That's fine.
Not.
I thought it might have been something else, but never mind. Raising a glass is fine.
Son of a. I mean, the song was about raising a glass.
It was. No, I mean,
Some dude named John. Way to go, John.
it makes a certain amount of sense. Yeah, it was really original writing a song with a guy named John, right? Hard work that was.
Super Irish name.
Okay. So,
Hi.
what?
Have we worked up Voyage?
No, I haven't worked it up yet. My
I mean,
God.
like, I watched it.
I had shingles. Give me a fucking break.
Nobody touch this
Still
man.
have shingles. All right. Yeah.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, don't touch me. Just don't. Okay.
I mean, for other reasons, but also he has shingles.
All right. So, what song y'all want to do next?
Eh.
Eh.
Why are you asking us?
Well, because I don't have any other ideas.
Do a beat? Really?
$5.
What did I hear about? Okay, y'all are gonna be shouting shit at us. Hold up money so we
Yeah,
hear you.
that's how it works.
Like, otherwise the volume's too
Otherwise,
low.
it's too quiet.
Oh, look.
Oh, look, somebody's waving around a $5 bill.
Whoa, wait a minute. What does that mean?
And somebody gives us $5, we'll play any song they request, even if we don't know it. That's right. So
That rule sucks.
it's kind of our shtick. I actually had a second song prepared and I totally forgot.
No,
what
you
it was.
didn't. You liar.
Well, I couldn't remember what it was. Hey Jim, what song do you want us to sing?
Oh,
Oh,
fine, fine.
Who's gonna get his money though, Molly?
I know. I almost feel like we ought to.
Oh,
I'm just gonna do it.
Thank you, guys.
It should not be me. Let's be very clear about this. It should not. I'm not going out into the audience. It's better for all of you. So I like to tell audiences before we play this song that I wrote this song for a science fiction convention. This one, as a matter of fact. So this is for you. Firefly is overrated. Buffy Summers is not that hot.
Fuck you.
Dr. Horrible is emo gay. Joss Whedon should be shot. A mystical power called the Force was fucked up by Lucas again, of course. I don't believe a man can fly. I'm pissing off the geese. Kirk or Picard? I don't care. I don't watch either show. Return of the King won Best Picture? Which voters did they blow?
All of them.
Hey, now don't give me that lame flower. Why don't you go take a shower? Salt won't make you melt and die. I'm pissing off the geese. Renfest are filled with retro nerds. They're like LARPs, except you pay. Conventions are a waste of time. All costumes won't get you laid. Listen, I like Monty Python too, but not when it's performed by you. Your British accent frankly sucks. I'm pissing off the geese. Batman and the Joker? They aren't real. What? Neither is Doctor Who. Lost never made any sense. Was Abrams sniffing glue?
No, cocaine.
I hated Watchmen's big blue effects. When that movie opened, I was having sex. I had my own apartment too. I'm pissing off the geese. Don't role play with dice and do it with a girl. fact, all anime is crap. Peter Parker is a whining brat. That L-Train fight was cool, I'll give you that. Heath Ledger won an Oscar because he died. I'm pissing off the geeks. Writers of Burning gone on too long. I stopped reading that Dragon song. Everybody sing along. I'm pissing off the geeks. Everybody, I'm pissing off the geeks. You know the words. I'm pissing off the geeks. I'm pissing off the geeks. Fuck you, geeks. Fuck you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, look! Oh! Somebody else is waving around $5. It just takes one and it unlocks the $5 floodgates.
Yay!
Sorry, what's that for? Oh, we know that song.
Right in front of Molly, please.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
insinuating
just set
something.
the money in front of the violin player.
Because you're not a whore if you give it away for free.
Please just ram
Just wait, no. No, you're not a prostitute. Never mind. That would happen. You're not a whore. I mean, they will. Prostitute. Shut up.
What? What is even going on right now? Oh, it's a Drake show, I forgot.
Like we never know.
Go.
Both young and stern with adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days than working down the hole. For
somebody in the front with $5. Why don't we go with head? We can go with you first. All right, going back there. Well, we're gonna go back. There's a lot of it. It's
Wow. What's that?
$5 to wear a mask and 30 to start surgery.
Hold it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. He's got.
How much money do you have?
We have $5 for Mary Mac, and we have 30.
No, it's wear a fucking mask.
Wear a fucking mask.
Oh, wear a fucking. Okay,
Oh
patchouli.
shit.
Why aren't any of you? Come on.
Patchouli, but
No, we wrote it, but
God.
it's our own song we parodied, dumbass.
yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, you need the lyrics.
Well, yeah, I don't remember what the lyrics on my phone.
I just have to know the chorus, so fuck you.
Patchouli? Yes. Take a fucking bath? Yes.
The song I said we parodied, dumbass.
Wear a mask with you. I remember that song. I remember that from the, yeah.
No, we changed most of it.
I'm so glad I picked it.
It was looking cute.
I mean,
I paid in my attention.
2020.
Oh God, I actually have it.
2020 lasted about 5 years, so.
Okay, you're not wrong. You should have had time to practice.
So this is a parody of our own
Wow,
fucking
rude.
song. I should point out the other thing we got was a start on Virgin Sturgeon. Now we're not going to do it this early in the show, but I should point out we got $30 for Virgin Sturgeon. Now folks, there are several versions of Virgin Sturgeon. There's the $5 version, we're past that. There's the $25 version, we are past that. There's a $50 version, there's a $100 version, and there is a $200 version of Virgin Sturgeon. So I'm just bringing it up if you want to hear.
And for $300, Molly will take off her bra.
And
The one person who applauded.
so you can think about that. I'm not going to make you do it right now. It's going to be a little while.
Thanks, Dad.
It's going to be a little while before we do the song, but we're just letting you know. So this is a parody of our song. This is a parody of our song, Patchouli is not a substitute for a bath. And we changed it to wear a fucking mask. So it's the same music, I just got to sing these lyrics, so. We know you hate the government and celebrate free speech. We know you think this whole thing is a hoax. Avoiding people is not a punishment. It's just suggested so you don't have to overload the healthcare system. These are different fucking words, alright? But just remember, covering up your face with a mask is literally the least you can do to protect essential workers, risking their lives. Make sure you can hoard disinfectant wipes. Patchouli's not a substitute for a mask. It's just fragrant oil used to cover up BO. But it doesn't cover up BO, nor does it protect others from infection when you breathe. So please, wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. There are better ways to act out than not covering your mouth when you are in a grocery store. And you know, Barack Obama, well, he's not president, so you can't blame this shit on him. Patchouli's not a substitute for a mask. It's just a fragrant oil people wear to infest. And in the Renaissance, people died from the plague. I hope you see my point here. And please, wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. 2019 was awesome. You want some sports ball with 50,000 other fans. But right now things are different. We're flattening the curve. So wear a mask, you obstinate pain in the What will actually help is if you wear a fucking mask. You can find easy designs online, so please wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask.
Wear a fucking mask.
Wear a fucking mask. Jesus Christ, it's just a convention fucking policy. It's only gonna have a fucking convention on with the Delta variant. And one more thing, get a fucking vaccine! Wear a fucking mask. Everybody, wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Or set yourself on fire. Set yourself on fire. Set yourself on fire. Set yourself on fire. Or just wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask.
Not funny. See the irony in us being the only ones not wearing masks.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
I'll feel badly about myself now.
Okay.
I'll feel you badly.
All right, Hedge has a request. Hedge has a request.
It was really
What's your request, Hedge? A
A
song
song of storm and tragedy?
about the letter C? A song about the sea. We need a sea song.
Seaman? Is that what I get?
Pirate shanty. That's sort of a sea. Oh, yeah.
There's sea and sea.
We can do the pirate shanty. That's a song involving the sea.
I like it. You know what we never did is we never tuned.
I mean, it's.
Can you tell me?
Did you want to do that, or
I mean a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. See, that's all it takes.
I'm a pre-fish.
Tuning's what professionals do.
That's why
We like to, yeah.
Come on.
We like to pretend we're pros.
God damn it, I am a pro. Midway through our show, we go, we should tune.
Yeah. So, Paul, what's the key on this here pirate shanty?
F flat minor.
There once was a lass so fine. She was drunk on barley wine. I'd been to see her to see. 4 months of 3. I knew I could make her mine.
Go get her, Tim.
That's what this whole verse is about. But the lass, she was past consent. So it was off to her house we went.
What would that mean?
And I threw her in bed.
Yeah!
And I rested her head.
Yeah!
And I left, because that's what gentlemen do.
Yeah!
A woman has a right to a drink or two without worrying about what you will do. We say go ho, but we don't say ho, because ho is disrespectful, yo.
There once was a girl from Leeds. Who I heard was good on her knees.
I heard that too.
Yes, you did.
So I docked my ship for an overnight trip to take care of all of my needs.
That's a euphemism.
She was fine as tales do tell, and me masts began to swell.
That's another euphemism.
So I threw her down,
Yeah.
and raised her gown, and performed cunnilingus for an hour or so.
That is not a euphemism.
What?
Oh, always take care of your lady fair, cause they deserve as much attention down there. We say yo ho, but we don't say ho, cause ho is disrespectful, yo.
I once met a maid so fair, whose womb contained my heir.
He knocked her up.
With the sun by my side, the seas we would rise.
Again.
My child she would bear. Oh, a horn legacy, I like that. But alas, she was no fool.
Aside from dating you, of course.
She was making her way through school. Yeah, law school.
That's right, she was gonna be the lawyer.
Oh, that explains that I met her at the bar.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So I did support when she chose to abort.
Because it's her body and therefore her choice.
That's right.
Fight me, bitch.
Oh, we don't say boo like body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia. I once had a lady with a golden eye.
Aye.
Well, the doctor said she would die.
Oh no, it's a sad verse. Darn it.
Yar. So she opened her purse. What? To lift the curse and then pray to stay alive.
Because prayers always work.
Yar. Jesus. What? She is praying. Shut up and go on. Okay. She awoke the very next day.
Yeah, she woke up. That's great.
No, her hand in the grave she lay.
Oh, she died anyway. Darn it.
Your Jesus.
Don't sleep next to graves.
What the fuck? But the scariest part of the story from the start was it
You know, the fact that there was no vilification tennis on main stage last night?
That could have been it. I mean, way to blow my joke.
Sorry.
No!
That was definitely the scariest part.
Now, Dave, keep going. Is that I did you assume the doctor was a man?
Hey, misogynist box. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, women are doctors too, and for a fraction of doubloons, we say yo ho, but we don't say ho, 'cause ho is disrespectful, yo. Yes, we say yo ho, but we don't say ho, 'cause ho is disrespectful, yo. Thank you very much. Well, it's just if the money, on their side, I'm sure it was fine.
Molly, sometimes it just goes off. Sorry.
Just,
Oh my god.
all right. All right.
Excuse me, question from the back.
I think what we ought to do is a new song, another new song. We ought to do
Gentleman Jack.
Downtown Girl.
Oh, that's a song about my love life. It is? No. Well, I mean, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do Downtown Girl. Yeah. You had a chance to say what you wanted to sing earlier, and you didn't say it. So. It ends up being me, and then I pick songs you don't like. Y'all ready? I'm waiting for Trevor to get on the accordion. That's why I didn't start. See how that was polite and shit?
He's like putting it on. He's not getting on. I mean, that's totally different.
Quit confusing us.
Oh, accordions are doctors too.
I think the shingles are making you stupid.
They really fucking are.
I
Okay.
think the shingles are doing.
What's the key there? Second. Well, one fine day in the month of June, she's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. Thought that it might be a pretty little tune. She's a downtown girl for sure. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure.
Well, I took her to the tavern. I have a pint of beer.
She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl.
When we got the sheep dance, I put with everybody there.
She's a downtown girl for sure. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure.
Well, I went to the regatta party, see what's going on.
She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl.
Well, I took a look around. When I looked, she was gone.
She's a downtown girl for sure. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure.
Well, I went to her house to meet her mother and her father. She's a
Downtown girl, she's a get-around girl.
Well, I got to the door, they confused me with another.
She's a downtown girl for sure. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure. Yeah! She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She's a downtown girl for sure. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, like 2 months, and we practiced it every time we've gotten together since then. Not that you can tell. But anyway.
Money.
What? Oh, what?
I'll pay you $5.
Well, we'll get to it. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Somebody's got $5 in the back. In the back. Way back there. Way back there. What's that for?
It's for Sharknado, please.
Shut up.
I know, but this isn't that song.
Okay. Sharknado. This song is about the best movie released in 2013. I don't care what the Academy says. It's this one.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on. I started a half step early.
My Valentine's table. It's summertime at last in the city. Kids are playing in the park amongst the greenery so pretty. But there's a danger unseen you might not be aware. It comes from the sea, born by cyclonic air. Sharknado! It's coming from the sky, a tornado filled with sharks. You aren't safe in the beach, you aren't safe in the park. Sharknado! Sharknado! Hurricanes are bad, so I won't try to spin it. But a Sharknado is worse. Why? Because it has sharks in it. The sharks will eat you. The sharks will eat bison. Katunga. The science is dubious. Just ask Neil deGrasse Tyson. Sharknado! You might think sci-fi produced to satiate their greed, but in reality it's a vehicle for megastar terrorists. Sharknado! Hasselhoff can save you, nor can Gaston believe. Not when it's raining shark fins and shark teeth. There's hammerheads and great whites, tigers and dogs, fish. They come flying at your head and fight it off with a squish. Sharknado! Death comes from above with a low pressure center. Don't see it in the theater. It's more of a renter. The content is alarming. Some might say a name, but it's marginally better than snakes on a plane. Okay, I just wanted to say, I saw Kelvin come in earlier, didn't I? Or did I?
Kelvin here?
Is Kelvin here?
I don't know, he's got his mask on.
Kelvin.
I mean,
There's, all right, Kelvin Hadley was actually in the house the night that we wrote this song. And the bit about marginally better than snakes on a plane was actually written by Kelvin Hadley.
yes,
So,
it was. Notice how that's my favorite part of the song, Kelvin?
yeah. So apparently there's a request, and we'll get to that, but there was a request for the new Murder Hobo song.
Yeah, I paid $5. I mean, someone in the audience clearly people of color.
Okay, so
Do you hate the language? Yeah, I do.
we have two murder hobos.
Okay, well, you know which one I'm requesting.
So,
okay?
yeah, it's the one you showed me, but you could have just said The Killerman, which is the name of this song.
Fine.
Okay, so just quick story. Back when we had Renaissance festivals in 2019.
I did not pay for this.
The first, well, they need to understand. It's much more fun if you understand. The first day of the Renaissance Festival, we're out doing our morning walk. We walk by the Princess Court, and they had flowers planted there. And Molly's like, ooh, flowers. And she reaches over, and she picks a flower, and she sniffs it. And then she's like, oh, this doesn't have any smell at all. So she crushes it and throws it on the ground.
And I'm like, Molly, they just planted these beautiful flowers. Did you just pick them and like throw them? Come on, you murder hobo.
So, it could have ended there.
It did not.
Because what happened is Molly went on to Facebook and said, haven't even been at the festival for an hour and somebody's already called me a murder hobo.
What the fuck?
By the end of the day, I'd written the murder hobo song.
By the end of the weekend, we had ordered bone pins that said murder hobo, and we sold out.
Yeah, but that's not this song. This is the new song.
I would like to point out my shirt that Rachel bought me that says, "The murder hobo life did not choose Noir." Susie, read my tits.
I didn't choose the murder
No,
hobo
read it
life.
Braille.
No, that's where your tits end, but I'll read your stomach too. The murder hobo life chose.
God damn it. It was funny. Sorry, Rachel.
Okay. So this is
She's rolling in her ass.
y'all may remember that sea shanties were kind of a thing in the middle of the pandemic. So
Is anyone else on TikTok?
we're
or
like,
just me?
fuck, we're gonna have to learn the Wellerman.
Thank you.
And I'm like, well, I mean, technically, but maybe we could change it a little bit. So this is what
So
we,
glad this is the
yeah, this is the killer man. Do you
Yeah.
give me a key or do I
And if
just
you
pick
hate
it?
the Wellerman, now is the time to
There once was a band known as the Dregs for their favorite songs. The audience begged their time. It would soon end in blood. Die, mean band may die. Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go.
fiddle player, crush small birds. She felt her opinions were never heard. She needed to come.
Die, mean band may die. Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go.
Got it.
Not me.
The leader played an Irish drum, but he played too fast and his lyrics were dumb.
Hey.
She killed him with a coconut.
Tiny band may die. Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go.
Our guitarist always plays off key, but at least he is better than the previous three. He stabbed him with a kick through his eye. Tiny band may die.
Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go.
Rachel, what the fuck?
She's already dead.
Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go.
The ladies like Trevor the most, so he became an attractive ghost. His accordion exploded and now he's toast. Tiny band may die.
Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go. Suze had a voice the crowd adored, but she sang so much the murder hobo got bored. Her house burned while she slept inside. Tiny band may die. Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go. Soon the murder hobo comes. She needs no knife and she needs no gun. She'll slaughter us one by one, then she'll take her fiddle and go. So there's another song where we did lyrics 2 weeks ago, and now we have. Okay, third row, we have a request from.
I see two.
Yeah, well, I see it, but not in the third row. That's
You're
why.
my favorite.
Oh my fucking
Son of a bitch!
I knew it.
Were you listening to us at dinner?
There are two members of the band that weren't even here when
I mean,
last
I love
sang.
me too.
I witnessed it from from the seats. I didn't. I never sung it.
No, I know. You and Paul have never performed this song, so let's see.
I think it's in the key of G.
All right, good for G.
Come here so I can punch you. Yes! Wait. No. Is this just the second page though?
No.
Is that it?
Yeah, this is it.
That piece of paper is
I mean,
Is your folder a TARDIS?
It's kind of like
apparently.
it's kind of like Daydream Believer. Yeah, Paul and Trevor have never heard this song.
I've heard it. I heard it 11 years ago.
I hope not.
That's it.
We believe in you.
Wait, I'm not gonna play a damn thing. You go right.
All right. Was it what key? Do you think it's G?
I thought it was G.
Okay. For those of you that have never watched us perform before, this is one of those awkward times. Everything else, that was not awkward to be believe it.
If I can pick it up, I will.
Give me a G. Give me
That's
a
my
G.
copy.
All right. And I'm about to grow as I'm the last of my ring. Hey,
And David.
I remember that chorus.
Okay. You'll be fine. Not you, you're
All right. I'm in love with Rose, I'm the last of my race. The two of us traveled through time and space. I got a blue box, that's my ride. Yes, it's bigger on the inside. The face of Bo is really Captain Jack. A fob watch means the master is back. We all love Family of Blood. Hey, Paul Cornell, that episode was really good. See, Paul Cornell was there the year we wrote this, so we stuck that in as kind of Paul Cornell fan service. Anyway, hey, I'm David Tennant, but my real name is McDonald. There's a human version of me in an alternate dimension with Rose.
Stop playing the guitar.
All right, coordinates for hell are 666. Torch was made a rift, but it got fixed. River song's my wife, but not just yet. My other great love was me, Ronette. This is the Dr. Seuss, any deep Doctor Who stuff. In 42, a spaceship was burning up. K9 was my favorite robotic pup. Sal Sparrow walked the angels that wept. When she blinked, towards her they crept. Hey, I'm David Tennant, but my real name is McDonald. There's a human version of me in an alternate dimension with Rose. Just one more verse.
One more painful fucking.
You paid for this.
In New Earth, Chip looked like Gollum. The TARDIS has a great big central column. Davidson was my favorite doc. I fought with droids and stopped all their clocks. I don't need the words anymore. And hey, I'm David Tennant, but my real name is McDonald. There's a human version of me in an alternate dimension with Rose. One more time, and
I hate you.
hey, I'm David Tennant, but my real name is McDonald. There's a human version of me in an alternate dimension with Rose.
Oh my God. That was like 11 years ago.
This is like the problem with making requests for $5 is we
Yeah,
didn't.
I'm kidding.
Okay, Jim has another request.
Oh,
Frito
I should
Lay?
know that one.
Frito Lays? Get off the stage. Who are you? Okay, Trevor heard it too.
He's deaf in one ear, that doesn't count.
Hey!
Yeah, she is.
I'm sorry, was it Mingle Away or Swing Away?
Swing away.
Swing balls? You
This song was written by former CONvergence guest of honor, Kevin. What's Kevin's last name?
Oh my God.
I just lost it. I don't remember. I've got shingles. Kevin Murphy. There you go.
Shingles are eating my brain.
They literally are. They're right back here. They're eating my fucking brain.
Nobody licked him. No one licked him. Thank you. Thank you, audience. So for anyone who missed, Bill Vacation Tennis last night.
For anybody who missed Vacation last night, it was better than that joke.
Check, check, check. There we go. Wow, thanks, Paul. You did a magic touch.
Yeah, right. You can only love one.
All right, is there anyone out there
At
wearing
a time.
anyone out there wearing a kilt tonight?
I think I've seen at least
Anyone
one
in this
person.
studio?
there.
Oh, there's
Oh,
one person
oh.
right there. Thank you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
over there.
All right. Over there. Perfect.
Of course, it's CONvergence. If there's
this-
nobody in the house wearing a kilt, it's like there was a plague or some shit.
Wow.
Too soon. All right. Well, this song is for you.
Kilt wearers in specific. Yeah.
So I wear a kilt. What's it to you? Swing away, boys, away. And I love it when the breeze blows through. And it's swing away. And as I enjoy the cooling breeze, swing away, boys, away. You can marvel at my mighty knees. And it's swing away. 2, 3, 4. Well, I ask you if you really care. Way, boys, way, oh. I don't wear any underwear. Yes! If you want to be beneath me, skirt. No! Boys, way, oh. Better take me out to dinner first. Swing away. Swing away, boys, now's your chance. Grab your kilt and start to dance. Never more shall we wear panties. Swing away. Swing away shall be our cry. We don't need a reason why. Proudly let our big legs fly and swing away. Hey! Well, I love to wear it every day. Swing away, swing away. If you ask me why, I'll say swing away. It's because we feel it has a way. Swing away, swing away. B-O-N-O-G-N-A. Swing away. Swing away, boys, now's your chance. Grab your kilt and start to dance. Never more shall we wear pants. Swing away. Swing away shall be our cry. We don't need no reason why. Proudly let our big legs fly and swing away. Swing away shall be our cry. We don't need no reason why. Proudly let our big legs fly. And it's swing away.
Thank you. Swing away.
I have a question. Does Trevor's knee now have shingles? Just a tip. So, yes. Sorry, Trevor's knee, Rip.
I've already had the chicken pox. I'm fine.
Hi, Wendy. Yes, your knee has your knee.
Okay. Oh, look, there's money. I had an idea, but I don't have to anymore. Sweet.
Hey, thank you.
I'm glad for
Just
that.
this side of the audience.
You seem to be having too much fun.
Are we?
I feel like we should, play by the hunt.
Oh my God.
Wow, you are way Back when the band was completely different people except me.
All right, this is not an accordion song, Trevor. It's totally a cappella.
So is the audience.
They laugh like it's not true, you fuckers.
I don't know, as I start to sing this song now, I'm like, this is about people who were oppressed during the Civil War. Except, you know.
Except what, Tim?
That's not a good way to put it. It never was, really. It never was. But anyway.
Wow, way to bring it down.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bring it down more. It's a lovely song. It's by the Hushman Boys. Put an end to all your noise and listen to poor Patty's lamentation. I was by hunger pressed and most bitterly distressed, so I took a mind to leave this Irish nation. Well, I sold me horse and cow, sold me pigs and me one fat sow, and from me little plot of land I departed. From my sweetheart Billy McGee, who I'm sure I'll never see, for I left her there at home sad broken hearted. And it's here's to you boys, and you take my advice, to America I tell you not be going, for there's nothing there but war, where the murder and cannons roar. And I wish I was back home in dear old Erin. Well, myself and 100 more to America sailed o'er, our fortunes to be making we were thinking. But when we landed in Yankee land, they shoved a gun into me hand, saying, Paddy, you must go and fight for Lincoln. And it's here's to you boys, and you take my advice, to America I tell you not be going, for there's nothing there but war, where the murder and cannons roar. And I wish I was back home in dear old Erin. General Marr, he to us said, if you get shot in the Moorhead, every mother's son of you will get a pension. But in the war I lost me leg, and all I've got's this wooden peg. Boys, this is the truth to you I mention. And it's here's to you boys, and you take my advice, to America I tell you not be going, for there's nothing there but war, where the murder and cannons roar. And I wish I was back home in dear old Erin. I'd have thought myself in luck to be standing on the dock in old Erin, a land that I delight in. Unto the devil I do say, Christ can curse America, for I'm sure I've had enough of her hard fighting. And it's here's to you boys, and you take my advice, to America I tell you not be going, for there's nothing there but war, where the murder and cannons roar. And I wish I was back home in dear old Erin. And I wish I was back home in dear old Erin.
That was nice and short.
Who's Erin?
You don't need to know. You don't
Hey,
need
look!
to know.
Somebody's holding up a $5 bill, or at least their hand.
Is it for a song to be sang 20 years ago, or?
Oh.
Oh, Patty Murphy. Yeah.
Whatever you do, you say
Hold on,
napkin.
cow. Excuse me.
You say napkin.
Hold on, cow. Hold on, cow.
That's all we say.
We always say,
No. Who's laughing maniacally?
That would be
I was
Victoria.
like,
Oh my god.
Right?
Bitch be crazy.
is that key there, Paul? Some friends and I in a public house were playing dominoes one night. Went into the room, a bar and came his face all softly white. What's up, so haven't seen those, haven't seen your Aunt Mariah. Oh, me Aunt Mariah, big buckets of heat up, bloody mugs on fire. Hot fires so brown, what a little luck, and money follow me. It's down to the sun, the fires on there, all on the railroad street. So we all went down to the low town, the room we could not miss. And we weren't there 5 minutes or more. till we were all quite pissed. And by pissed, I mean extremely drunk, not we were really angry at one another.
I have to pee though.
Okay, well, we got about another hour till we're done.
What?
And upside down on the basement floor. Booze, booze, flaming fries, making life in the door. Goes all mopped up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. You know, that's not bad, folks. It seems like many of you have been to a show like this before, and you know that Irish music has rules. Rule number 7 clearly states, sing along or get out. So, when we get to the part of the song when we say someone shouted McIntyre, the someone to whom we're referring is all y'all.
You're welcome.
And Paul, what key is this in?
C minor.
C minor.
Because the
So
violin is
you are shouting McIntyre in C minor.
B or 10?
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Somebody shouted McIntyre. It's good. It's good. We're expecting better on the next verse. And we all got blue and really broke the old giving it 2 hard knocks. Started taking on this pan of lube like wise and shoes and socks. Hold on, says Brown. Now come back. You can't do that in here. Don't go washing your trotters in the port wine tub. Well, not. Because we've got all this light beer. No, it really is not. And there was Brown upside down on the wishing floor. Booze, booze, flaming fires, making life with the door. Somebody shouted McIntyre. That's really good. Y'all are doing a great job. Now, I do need to point out that you can shout McIntyre if you want, but, and this is free choice, you can make the decision for yourself, okay?
There's no choice.
You can shout McIntyre, or you could choose to shout murder hobo. So you can either shout McIntyre, or you can choose to shout murder hobo. So let's all try that again. Here we go. Somebody shouted McIntyre. You see, it was their choice, Molly. And we all got blue my belly. We were all around the fireman's hose, much to our chagrin. So we got sometimes to pull up tacks, we nailed ourselves inside, and we sat there swallowing pints of stout. Till we were bleary-eyed.
Is it COVID? I can't smell my hands.
It's probably shivers. And upside down, left was the floor. Booze, booze, climbing, crying, making like the door. Fills all hopped up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. At this point, it sounds kind of like back in hobo.
I heard murder tire.
And we all got blue like every truck, and yelled like fire. Rise it up, out on the streets. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the night comes by, who stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye. And upside down. because the Dregs are going to be playing there until the audience runs out of money.
Okay.
I mean, I just want to make it really clear how long this fucking show is going to go. Upside down, who's the floor? Who's running cries, they can enter the door. It was all mocked up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got played by curlers on the field and Alcantara. And it was upside down, and a whisk the floor. Who's bruised, firing cries, they can enter the door. It was all mocked up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue and curly from the field and Alcantara. Hey! Yeah? This is oh, look, right in the front row. That's easy to see. Somebody has a request right there. Right there. Oh, what's that for?
Molly. Oh, the wives? We don't do anything together. On stage. Oh, yes, we're the wives.
Oh, all right. So it's a choice.
I choose.
All right.
Oh, the one where I'm gay. I mean, I'm half gay. And I'm shy. Wow. For $10, you think we're gonna actually be gay on stage? Girl, it's COVID, at least 20. I mean, what?
Isn't it more like gender fluid than gay? I don't know. But anyway.
I identify as bisexual.
No, I'm just singing the song.
As the day is long. Well, I don't have my mustache, so I'll just have to pretend.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gentlemen Jack, oh gentlemen Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. Husbands are coming, you better start running, cause nobody likes to Jack the last. Jack the last, Jack the last, no one likes to Jack the last. The coat is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out, the gentleman Jack. Gentlemen Jack, oh gentlemen Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better start running, cause nobody likes to Jack the last. Jack the last, Jack the last, no one likes to Jack the last. The coat is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out, the gentleman Jack. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back, behind your back. She's gentleman Jack, she's gentleman Jack behind your back. Gentleman Jack, oh gentleman Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better start running, cause nobody likes to Jack the last. Jack the last, Jack the last, no one likes to Jack the last. The coat is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out, the gentleman Jack.
She was a true story, actually. She kept records. It was a code of all the women she pursued and had. I love her. I'm gonna meet her when I grow up.
Other women she pursued and had.
When you grow up, I mean, in this band, so.
When you grow up, it's never gonna happen. It's just not.
Rude.
Shoes, we need to sing a song. You need to sing a song.
No, I don't. No one's requesting me. I'm fine.
Yeah, well, you know what? Just because nobody's requesting, I just requested you.
I don't
I
think
want
you
to do a
paid
song.
$5.
I want to do a song about syphilis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
Syphilis.
Sing my least favorite song.
You have several, so which?
That's true. Which syphilis song should I sing? I sing them all. That is not.
I think you know which song I'm asking for, yeah.
Do you have what I have? Because that's my favorite.
No, that's not the song.
The hysterectomy for Christmas.
Oh, that's also
That's
my.
not about syphilis.
It could be. You don't know why I want one.
That's true.
That's goddamn right, ladies' rights. You can't get out if I say so.
Oh, that's right. There's the right one. I got it.
I got it.
You didn't know what song I was talking about?
No, I knew what song. Not a true story. That's I was out walking by the banks of Lake Erie, and my dear friend told me the story how briefly I find out you come right up in my candle, dressed in white candle, and cruel was his fate. Mercury beaten, all in his voice on his teeth were a golden. Acted the girl and gave him a gleam. Living syphilis.
And had she but told me when she dishonored me, had she but told me about in time, I might have been cured by those pills of white mercury. Now I'm a young man cut down in my prime.
Parents, they warned me, oftentimes they chided, with those who flash rules you must sport and play. But I never listened, no, I didn't mind it. I just carried on in my own wicked way. Down on the corner, two flash girls were talking, one to the other they whispered and say, "Oh, there goes that young man who once was so jolly, but now his loses for body mistake."
Had she but told me when she dishonored me, had she but told me about in time, I might have been cured by those pills of white mercury. Now I'm a young man cut down in my prime.
Boy, on departure, take all those bottles of mercury away, and send for the man that's to stay up there over me. Now in my way, my poor body in the way.
like you just don't care.
You were gonna say that.
Thank you.
Oh, no, that one.
Okay, this song, one of the first original tunes we wrote, and a band member hated this song so much, instead of singing it, they quit.
Yep. Best thing that ever happened to this band.
And it's literally the most popular song we've ever written. So Sean, wherever you are. I mean, seriously. So, here goes, Zombies in Shine. It started on a peaceful night. The smithy shoot a horse.
Go on, horse, get out of here.
I am getting. I'm a horse. Acting.
Nay, motherfucker.
He heard a moan behind his back, then turned around, of course. His dead wife stumbled through the door. She had some brains but wanted more. Then through his neck her talons tore, and so began the day the zombie shambled through the shambles. Zombie shambles, zombie shambles, zombie shambled through the Shire.
Constable Jones was next to go. He had the late night watch.
Nice watch.
Met his fate near open graves as he was drinking scotch.
He watched the living, not the dead. Writing a detour through his head. Villagers nearby saw him fled, and panic gripped the streets. A zombie shambled through the shambles. Zombie shambles, zombie shambles, zombie shambled through the Shire.
A mayor became the living dead, his flesh turned mottled gray.
Nice gray.
He didn't see his son's black eyes and did not run away.
The sheriff gnawed on fleshy bones. Blood ran down the cobblestones. Everyone cowered in their homes until their doors were smashed by zombies shambling through the shambles. Zombie shambles, zombie shambles, zombie shamble through the Shire.
The Padre preaching Judgment Day, he tore on the church door.
Rip.
Converting him with just one bite.
Nom, nom, nom.
He speaks of God no more.
Then someone grabbed a cricket bat. He hit their heads with quite a splat. He spent 5 minutes doing that.
No, it's just.
Thank you, Daddy.
Then he was ripped apart and shambling through the shambles. Zombie shambles, zombie shambles, zombie shamble through the Shire.
The gardener set a branch ablaze, the Padre burned and fell.
Oof.
The living soul they could prevail. They torched the mayor as well.
Oof, the zombie primate streets glow red, burning hordes of living dead. The survivors cheered and said the gardener saved us all from zombie shambling through the shambles. Zombie shamble through the Shire. None of us shall forget that day. Many were killed and dragged away. A gardener saved the town. Hooray! We hope we never more see zombies shambling through the shambles. Zombies shamble through the Shire. Hooray! Oh, Jim's got another request. Jim's like, oh, nobody else.
You know our entire discography at this point.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, we had never had one.
Oh, look.
We did request that before.
We did. It's for Molly's getting eye contact. Like,
I know.
I feel
Oh,
uncomfortable.
what are you doing right now?
Ooh, stripping? No.
Oh, what's happening?
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
So, Drunken Sailor Merrimack with
They're in the same fucking key.
We'll probably take a break between them and do something else because if we sang them one right after the other, you would realize they're the same fucking song.
E minor.
So Merrimack first, let's do it kind of slow.
Yeah, can we do it slow?
Yeah, slow.
I'm sweating.
I know I'm really hot and I'm tired and I have
really
shingles.
hot.
Yeah, we know, Tim. We know.
For me, do it slow.
Ew.
Yes, Dan.
There's a neat little lass in the lane, this very night. She Burley.
Mary Mac's was making Mary Mac, Mary. Mine was making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll take care of Mary, well, I'm gonna Mary Mac.
Okay, that's a little slow.
Now, Mary and her mother and awful lot together. Back and hard to see one without the other. People often wonder if it's Mary or her mother. Both of them together and towards it.
Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac, Mary. My mother's making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll take care of Mary, well, I'm Mary, Mary Mac.
A little faster, Paul. A little faster is fine.
Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac, Mary. My mother's making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling Mary, well, I'm Mary, Mary Mac.
Faster! No, that was perfect!
Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac, Mary. My mother's making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling Mary, well, I'm Mary, Mary Mac.
No, fuck you!
Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac, Mary. My mother's making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling Mary, well, I'm Mary, Mary Mac. Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac, Mary. My mother's making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling Mary, well, I'm Mary, Mary Mac.
What the fuck are you doing?
Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac, Mary. My mother's making me Mary, Mary Mac. Well, I'm gonna Mary, Mary, for my Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling Mary, well, I'm Mary, Mary Mac.
I'm gonna blame that high school on this stupid boron.
Wow, we have.
I have somebody with money and somebody back there. Yeah, Hedge, we'll go with Hedge first.
Had just been doing our worst. We want a segue.
Who doesn't want a segue? Those are neat.
O'Donnell and Boo. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I remember the words to this song.
That hurt.
O'Donnell, who, it's mostly a penis song.
It's a dude song, so the vaginas are gonna critique. They don't even
Of course,
really
if you
shake
know the
it.
words, you can sing along.
Why would I do that?
Who knows the words? I'm not Jeffrey.
He didn't know the words either.
I know. Oh wait.
She was
That's for me.
Oh well then, fuck off.
I did too. You can share my mic if you're not, you know.
I don't want to get that close.
Oh, oh, and proudly the note of the trumpet is sounding. Loudly the war cries arise on the gale. Lately the steed by loud swelly is bounding to join the thick squadrons on Sammer's green vale. On with O'Donnell men, stranger to fight and fear. Rush to the standard of godless rescue. On and gallows blast, throng to each mountain pass. Onward for Erin O'Donnell the Blue. Princely O'Neill to our aid is advancing. Many a chieftain and warrior clan. 1,000 proud steeds in his vanguard are prancing. The borders brave from the banks of the Van. Many a heart shall quail under his coat of mail. Deeply the merciless foeman shall rule. When on his ear shall ring, borne on the breezes winter Connell's red war cry, O'Donnell the Blue. Wildly o'er Desmond, the war wolf is howling. Fearless the eagle sweeps over the plain. The fox in the streets of Louswithy is bounding. To Longwood we conquer him are banished or slain. On with O'Donnell then, fight the good fight again. Sons of Tyrconnell are valiant and true. Make the proud Saxons feel errands of venging steel. Strike for your countrymen, O'Donnell the Bow. Yeah!
I knew like 80% of the words, so.
Okay, we do have Drunken Sailor, but we'll do one more song so you maybe won't have forgotten that it sounds exactly like Mary Mac. I think I saw somebody, did I see somebody back there?
I have no song. Just take my money.
Oh.
Taking one for the team.
Thanks. Somebody over there is waving something too.
I can't handle the chairs anymore.
How much is that?
We love you anyway.
Well, that was 35. CONvergence Sturge is up to $65.
Yes!
Oh, 35.
Got it.
Somebody's waving something there. I don't know if it's money.
You should.
Looks like an iPhone. Are you kidding me? Oh.
You would really like to remember how to dance
PayPal.me/the Dregs.
That one.
Oh, it's online.
Yeah, add your phone to the pile.
PayPal/me.
Tim will only lick it.
PayPal.me/the Dregs. All right, I guess we're getting to Drunken Sailor.
Neat.
Thank you, do that one, right, Tim?
Yeah, I do that one. So,
Yep.
Oh, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Kill him!
What the?
That's right, kill him, just throw him over the side. It's dereliction of duty, it's better than he even deserves.
That's,
Take him out.
Okay, Mr. Shingles.
Yeah, that's...
Did you give him
Dar,
shingles?
his name's
Kill him?
Shingles.
Shingles.
Baby red Shingles. Even for a guy named Shingles, it seems pretty harsh.
That's a little harsh. So what, do you have a better idea?
Well, I have a different idea.
Okay, let's hear a different idea. Let's go for it.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in a barrel and roll him over.
Put him in a barrel and roll him over. Put him in a barrel and roll him over early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Hey, I got one.
Go back.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot worse.
All right, here.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Wait.
Hold on.
That sounds kind of nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. What?
I mean, it sounds worse for her. Did she even give consent?
Wait for it.
Have you seen the captain's daughter? Have you seen the captain's daughter? Have you seen the captain's daughter early in the morning?
She's really cranky early in the morning. You don't want to be around her early in the morning. That's all I'm saying.
In the morning. All right, this next one goes back a ways. Make him captain the Exxon Valdez. Make him captain the Exxon Valdez. Make him captain the Exxon Valdez early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. That was pretty neat cut.
All right, bring back a board. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way early in the
Instead of the Exxon Valdez, you could use that new one that blocked the Panama Canal.
All right, somebody has, I believe, tipped us online. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, thank you.
What was that for? Oi.
I want to play Take a Nap.
I don't know
Dumb
that.
song.
That's a stupid song.
Fuck you.
I suggest Trevor's lead.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying yet. Trevor's lead, what's that?
Irish band. Irish pub.
All right, fine, sure.
Irish band. Almost us.
Oh, that's a bad song. You play the accordion.
I'm sorry, I didn't do it.
I
that was
did not
Tim.
ask for it.
No, that was specifically Tim.
The fuck I did.
Could have been chicken.
Sorry.
Yes, do chicken.
Do not do chicken on a fucking
Wrap. Chicken wrap.
18 minutes of the same note.
Well, you're walking through a city street, you could be in Peru, and you hear a distant calling, and you know it's meant for you. So drop what you were doing, and you join the merry mob, and before you notice where you are, you're in an Irish pub.
They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. We got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
The design is fairly simple, and it usually works the same. You got Razor Houghton scoring in the Ireland-England game. And you go in an Irish pub, the Razor in the door, where a couple of boys with bullhorns will be murdering Christy Moore.
They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. We got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
Now the owner is Norwegian and the manager comes from Cork, and the lad who's holding up the bars has only inches worth. He is born and bred in Posen, but his man is from Kildare, and he's going to make his fortune soon and move to County Clare. They've got one in Honolulu, they've got one in Moscow too. We got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause whenever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
Oh my god, it's a key change! Hot damn! Here comes the drum solo.
Now it's time for me to go, I have to catch the train. So leave you sitting at the bar to face the wind and rain. And I have that pint you owe me on a knock on the drive. When we meet next week in Frankfurt in the fields of Athen Rye. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. Got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. You got 4 of them in Sydney and 1 at the Renaissance too. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Hey!
Okay, I'm just looking at the time. I'm going to point out we have $35 for Virgin Sturgeon. That gets us to $25 Virgin Sturgeon. So I'm going to need to do that one pretty soon. But I am going to remind everyone,
Yeah?
we do have a $50 version, a $100 version, and a $200 version of Virgin Sturgeon. If you've never heard me sing
What?
Virgin Sturgeon, is there anybody here who's
Is that
never
Angela?
heard?
Is that Angela hopping up to the front? Is it Angela? I think it's Angela.
What? 10 more? Okay, that's $45.
By the way, how cute is your hair?
You should let everyone know that
we're up to 50.
The song gets more body
We're up to 70,
and
so we're only
disgusting.
$30 away
More money
from the
is more.
$100 version of Virgin Sturgeon. Oh, look, there are more people hanging. But you don't want me to get the money from you. Somebody else has to do this.
Oh. Yeah,
I don't want to do
Shingles
this.
Boy.
You don't want Shingles Boy.
You know what, though? We love you in that dress, though. 25.
Okay.
I can go get the money.
Up over 100.
Wow.
Okay, so that's 105.
Counting on the other side. Who is this? Is that Dawn?
115. Now I'm gonna.
Oh, Dawn's going. Dawn is. Yes. Thank you,
It's
Indy.
Indiana
Yes.
Dawn.
125. Okay, we're at 125, but we got more. But here's the thing. Now I want to point out, in the past, what we've done, because $200 for a song is a fucking obscene amount of money.
It is obscene. Wait, Dawn.
130 for Virgin
19. I will
Sturgeon.
throw in $1.
I got a dollar.
Okay, and
Who's got a
Charlotte.
dollar?
Okay.
Who's got a dollar?
150, and there's a to charity. Right. So what we're going to do this time, we are donating the last $100 to the charity we call musicians who haven't been able to perform for the last year and a half. We're over 200. Okay.
I'm also a teacher, so feel pity on me.
So here's the deal. This is an audience participation song. You've got your part. Oh, I'm sorry. How many people here have never seen me perform this song before? Have never really.
Raise your hand. Don't. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, good.
No. You'll be over shingles by the end of it.
Angela,
you put your fucking hand down.
Besides, there are people at home watching this on CVG-TV that might not.
Don, are you paying for something other than that? Because I'm in.
Oh, shit.
You have another what? For
All
what?
right. We got it. We made it. We're good. Thank you.
Shut up. They're giving us more money.
Wow.
I mean, we're still shy of our goal.
We made it. We
did.
But I mean, we haven't made it. If anybody wants to give more.
Don, we're definitely.
Okay.
Don is really good at Don. Can we hire
I know,
you?
it's
Don't
almost like-
flick me off, woman.
Oh, finger
Oh, that's like a beat. Okay, hey, I get it.
All right. So you have an audience participation part. It goes like this.
I'm learning.
We love you, Don.
Pay really close attention. This is your part. Here we go. All right, just 4 claps. Everybody got that? 4 claps. You're going to do that between the chorus and the verse. The song starts out kind of rated G, but it's not going to stay there. It's not going to stay there. There are going to be various points of the song where I will give you an exit opportunity.
Wow. Can I go?
If this song ever touches you in an uncomfortable place,
Oh, no.
you're not the only one, and it's fine. It's really okay. But we're going to start pretty easy. So here we go.
Touch me there. That is my no-no script.
We're learning a lot about our bandmates this show. It's fun.
I live with a 13-year-old.
Okay.
Green gay.
Okay.
Emotion.
Well, fuck.
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgin. That's why caviar is
Four
my
times.
I gave caviar to my hound dog. My old hound dog's name is Greg. Now he acts just like a puppy.
He won't let go of my leg. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgin. That's why caviar is my dish.
I gave caviar to my grandpa. He's a man of 93. Now he's got a broken ankle for chasing grandma up a tree.
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgin. That's why caviar is my dish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What the fuck
You
is
just
this?
It was
blow
the
up.
counting, it was rated G.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes
Did you
sense.
blow up
Alright.
the count at the end of it? I mean, it's
Just smoke it.
2021.
All right, here we go. We're going on to rated PG, so I guess it's appropriate to do the count there. So, I gave caviar to my uncle. He's been sterile all his life. Now he has some 28 children. I thank God I'm not his wife.
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgin. That's why caviar is my dish.
I don't know. I was expecting something there and it didn't happen.
Surprise!
All right, here we
Fries,
go.
motherfucker.
PG-13.
Small fries, motherfucker.
Wrong size.
I gave caviar to my sweetheart. She always did it willingly. Now she does it with a vengeance.
Oh my God, it's killing me. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgin. That's why caviar is my dish.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
That was
Wow.
That was.
Someone needs to go south of the border.
No! Oh my.
All right, here we go. Rated R. Although there are no pirates. I gave caviar to the vicar. He's a man of earthly joys. Now he's doing 10 to 20 for molesting little boys.
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish.
Virgin sturgeon needs no urgent, that's why caviar is my dish.
Eins, zwei, drei, vier! Eine schöne Sprache. Ja!
Ah, the language of love.
Ich hab dich lieb, mein Schatz.
Means I love you, honey.
Das ist meine Watermelon.
You just said that's my watermelon?
Yes, it's a cat. It's a fucking meme. Okay, go.
NC-17! Wow. I thought you'd be more excited by that, but apparently not. You're like, well, whatever.
They're enthralled with the watermelon cat.
I gave caviar to the bishop. He thought he was out of luck. Now he's got a great solution.
Asking nuns if they want to fuck.
All right, here's the deal. Before we go on, I just need to point out that way back in the old days, when I learned this song at the Renaissance Festival 30 fucking years ago, yes, it was 30 years ago. All right, when we got to this song about the bishop, we never used the F word because at that time, the Renaissance Festival was a clean and wholesome place. Look, a lot of you weren't even alive then, so you don't know.
A lot of them were conceived there.
Probably listening to this song. Anyway,
Max Pub, from what I've heard.
my point is that where this song is about to go is so nasty that if anybody out there has a problem with fucking nuns, you need to just leave now. So I'm serious. If you've got any kind of issue with nun fucking, then you just need to go away.
Wait a fucking minute.
What?
Okay, are we talking about nuns fucking or fucking nuns? Because they're very different, and I just like
Caviar comes from virgin sturgeon, a virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgent, that's why caviar is my
Four
dish.
times, 1, 2, whatever.
Okay, so about 12 years ago, I'm performing this song at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival in the original non-nuns fucking version. And a guy in the front row who was super drunk, which is pretty amazing because it was our 11 o'clock show on a Sunday and they weren't serving booze before noon on a Sunday at that time. He's like, yeah, that song was great. I want to read it X verse. I said, I'm sorry, sir, that's as far as the song goes. There's no rated X verse. So he holds up a $20 bill. He's like, give me a rated X verse. And I'm like, cha-ching. All right, sir. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect money for the rest of the day. However much money I collect, that's as dirty a verse as I'm going to write. So, over the course of the day, I collected $63 to sing the verse that I'm about to sing to you now. A verse I should point out, I wrote within 5 minutes of making that commitment while peeing in a privy.
True story. We heard about it immediately after. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's where I get all my best inspiration. Anyway.
Okay, I'm leaving the band.
No, you're not. Keep going.
I mean, then we just split that 4 ways. I'm just saying. All right, so.
Sorry, leave the band. Leave the band.
At the end of the day, the final show, I got up. By the way, this commitment that I'm talking about, it actually was captured on video, and you can watch it on YouTube. So, at the end of the day, I get up, I go, all right, I wrote this verse, this rated X verse that I promised everybody I was going to write. And it's really disgusting, so here's the deal. I am never going to perform this verse again. There are 2 conditions. Condition number 1.
Ding. Ding.
Right? I'm never...
Ding, 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 ding.
Dang, I'm sorry I was late.
Yeah, well, the problem is, I'm the only person in the band who can keep a beat. Anyway.
Legit is on YouTube.
I challenge that.
Anyway, so I'm like, look, condition number 1.
Ding.
I will never perform this verse again if there are children in the audience. Now that's a condition that's since gone by the wayside, as evidenced by the fact that my 16-year-old son, this song is his favorite song. And it has been for 7 years. Condition number 2. I will never perform this verse again unless I get $25. So I sang the verse, and the audience went nuts. And they were like, yeah, sing it again. And I said, no, not unless I get $25. And I did. So this is a verse for which I was paid $88.
Is that
The first time I sang it.
Did you go back in time?
Well, it was 63 and then 80. No,
And then
and then 20.
63 and 25.
Somebody pull.
$88. Yeah, thank you. Scientist in the front row.
Not this hard.
It's not the only thing that's hard.
All right.
Sing the fucking song!
Ding!
Here we go. Okay, here we go. I gave caviar to my man whore who was gargling my cum. I said, don't you spit it out, dear, not until you give me some. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon, a virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon, he's no virgin, that's why caviar is my dish. Fucking nuns don't seem so bad now, do they?
I can't see the gag reflexes with the masks on.
Oh, please.
But I didn't get $25, did I? No. No, so before we move on to the $50 verse, I feel like we need some sort of palate cleanser. Now, in the past, I have frequently said that the following verse that I'm about to sing is a nonpartisan verse. However, I need to be really honest. Over the last, I don't know, let's say 4.5 years or so, it's gotten a lot more fucking partisan. But you can take it any way you want. So here we go. I gave caviar to Congress. My rationale is clearly said. Maybe they'll stop screwing the public and go fuck themselves instead. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no virgin. That's why caviar is my dish. All right, so about 2 years after I wrote the snowballing verse, that's right, the verse about gargling cum and then kissing, it's called snowballing. It's a real thing. You can look it up on the internet.
No.
I said you can. I did not say you should.
You definitely should.
No.
It's right there.
I've been performing that $25 verse on a ridiculously consistent basis. And after his show, somebody comes up to...
Spill a drop.
And after the show, somebody comes up to me, they're like, wow, Tim, that snowballing verse is really disgusting. There's no way you could write anything worse than that. Oh my God, never say that to me.
Stop saying it to him.
Because that's where the $50 verse came from. Every time I sing this, I know that if there is a hell,
You'll be there?
they're extremely excited for me to come.
You'll get promoted.
Here we go. I took caviar to the horse barn. I think horses are really hot. All the females were menstruating, but I love bloody equine twat. Caviar comes from virgin sturgeon, and virgin sturgeon is a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no virgin, that's why caviar is my dish.
No! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
We lost one.
and I'm gonna...
Straight up left.
They were like, I fucking draw
Yeah,
the line.
somebody's like, nope, that's it, fucking done. And I don't blame you, that's completely fine. I am going to point out, more than once after I've sung this verse, somebody has come up to me and been like, Tim, you know horses don't menstruate. Yes, I do, Jesus Christ, it just fucking rhymed.
Love the truth. You just want to say equine twat.
It's a pretty good turn of phrase, you know what I'm saying?
It's not, though.
That's our next album title.
It's not going to be equine twat.
I love that idea.
It's
right across.
Hold on.
On the CD.
Hold on. Brilliant. Dregs OnlyFans.
Oh.
Who's with? No? Okay.
Okay.
Terrible.
All right, so I did not get $50, did I? No. So that means we need another palate cleanser before we move on to the $100 verse.
Fuck we do.
So the verse I'm about to sing is not particularly dirty. It's just deeply, deeply disturbing. Especially given recent things that have happened in the news. It just makes it worse. So here we go. I'm just thinking, God damn it, this verse. Now, shit. Okay, anyway.
You what?
Go ahead, sing it.
I gave caviar to Bill Cosby, then my life turned inside out. He gave me a pudding pop, and then I guess I just blacked out.
fight fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgent. That's why caviar is my
Point
dish.
time!
Up, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now we've come to the $100 verse, a verse I like to call the Glover verse. Now, the reason I call it the Glover verse
Are they
is
here?
No, they're not.
Oh, let me text.
I co-wrote it with my good friends Nick and Molly Glover. Now, by calling it the Glover verse, I hope to absolve myself of the blame that I might get for actually singing it. It has never worked. It hasn't, but I try nonetheless. So here we go. Okay.
What? Did you forget?
Oh no.
God damn it.
It's burned into my brain. I'm a lot like the shingles on the back of my head.
Oh my God.
So much mileage on the shingles, who knew?
I picture Voldemort there now. It's
All right, here we go.
Let's shake your head.
I gave caviar to my girlfriend. She was pregnant. It was mine. Then I stuck my dick inside her and got blown at the same time. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A
Not how
virgin
it
sturgeon is a
works.
very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgent. That's why caviar is my
One
dish.
time!
I think we found their line. Right
Yeah, somebody
there.
was waiting.
No, I saw Angela over there. She's like, ah!
Blame the Glovers.
She's like, totally, it's the Glover's fault. Not my fault. It's the Glover's fault. Beat them up. Okay, Angela can totally beat them up.
Oh, I would put money down
Me
on
too.
that fight.
Me too. I'm not. Anyway. So we've reached the $200 verse. Now, when I was writing the $200 verse, I had to think about the fact that could I write something that was dirtier and more disgusting than being filleted by my own unborn child? And I thought to myself, sure, I could do that. But what I decided to do was go in a completely different, but no less disturbing direction. So here, my friends, is the final verse, the $200 verse, and then this 500-hour song is done.
Yep.
Thank you.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
right.
Yay.
They're all tired.
Here we go. I gave caviar to kids with cancer. I don't feel a need to lie. I did it for Make-A-Wish. I got them laid before they died. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon, a very fine fish. Virgin sturgeon needs no urgent. That's why caviar is my dish. Hey! Yeah. Thank you very much. That was Virgin Sturgeon. We have a request for a couple more songs. I know we had Charlie.
Yep.
And then we got maybe our closer, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I found the original Virgin Sturgeon. It has Rachel.
And Frost.
Well, we don't talk about him.
Oh, sorry.
So just a couple more songs. For those of you that decided that you needed to stick around for that song and then you're going to go, bad call. But we're going to do Charlie.
Okay.
Bring it down a notch.
Molly's done molesting her phone.
Also Rachel.
Okay, she dead though.
Kitty.
Hiya. Not like her.
I mean, she'd be into it.
I have to be serious now? Fuck you guys. So much I hate you. If I get through it, it's different
Charlie. Once I had sons, but now I have none. I treated them all so sorely, but I would bear them all again and give them over to Charlie. Come over the water, come over the sea, come over the water to Charlie. Come weal, come woe, come gather and go, to live or die with Charlie. I swear by the moon and stars so bright, and by the sun so dearly, that I would live 20,000 lives and give them all to Charlie. Come over the water, come over the sea, come over the water to Charlie. Come weal, come woe, come gather and go, to live or die with Charlie. Come boat me over, come ferry me o'er, come boat me over to Charlie. I hear the bell once, I will kill you, but never again, to ferry me over to Charlie. Come over the water, come over the sea, come over the water to Charlie. Come weal, come woe, come gather and go, to live or die with Charlie.
Hey everybody, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm super glad we get to do a show of CONvergence again. This is our last song. Thanks for sticking around with us for a very late night show. The Dregs have been performing at CONvergence as long as the Dregs have been in existence. So, yeah.
Wow, we're fucking.
I said as long as the Dregs have been in existence. That was intentional. Because we were performing here as the Pumpkin before the Dregs. So, anyway, the point is, we've been at Harmonic CONvergence for a long time. It has been our pleasure and our honor to be here for that entire time. Y'all, it's been a weird year, but we're happy that we could be part of that weird year, and we will be back next year if CONvergence will have us.
Oh. So none of y'all bitches better die.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
Rachel
Yeah, please don't die. We
Yeah,
don't
like
want.
Rachel didn't listen, like fuck off.
Yeah. So this is our last song.
Oh, us!
This is our last song, everybody. Have a great night. We love y'all. Headed down south from the land of the pines, thumbing my way to North Carolina. Staring down the road, pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours. Picked me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm open my eyes and I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon on the wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. A baby played the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the dog country winter, she was getting me. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave, but I ain't turning back. Living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wind and rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Violin solo. All right, I'm going to introduce the band. I like to do that. Shows like this. So, all the way over at my left on guitar, Paul Score. On djembe and also accordion, Trevor Hartman. On vocals and shaker, Suzanne Becker. On violin and wearing Rachel on her arm, Molly Zupan!
And ladies and gentlemen, our fearless leader with shingles, Tim Wick!
Here we go. Walking in the south, outside of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee, and I gotta get a move on it, but son, hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one, and if I die, Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel, rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Paul on the soundboard, everyone. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank
We
you
love
all.
you more than this fun.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Con's not over yet. Get some rest or don't.